I think this album is obviously a reference to like the circus shows of like the 1920s and 1930s as well. I know like Beyonce fans were like, oh, this is a ripping off Beyonce, but Taylor Swift's album finally has a release date, October 3rd. Pre-order now at Taylor Swift's website as well. Yeah, and it seems that Billboard charts will finally be saved. Yes, the Billboard charts will finally be saved from the same songs we have been that they've been putting on for like the last year, basically, because there has been a lack of major artists releasing songs outside of Morgan Wallen and Lady Gaga. Yeah, literally, a lack of major artists is the reason why the Billboard charts have been so slow. Like, yes, Blackpink released a new song, but guess what? Blackpink isn't popular in the United States. Okay, K-pop artists release, new songs and albums, but again, let me relate with this with Blackpink. If Blackpink's the biggest group besides BTS, well, you really think all the other K-pop groups stand a chance in the Billboard charts? No, they don't. No, they don't. As well, okay? As well, they really don't. Stray Kids might stop because of charts are that slow, but most people don't listen to K-pop in the United States as well. Okay, and there have been several like bigger, like medium-sized artists that released songs this year, but most of them didn't really do too well. Especially Ward's, album. Do we even have to talk about Virgin again? The biggest flop of 2025. Okay, actually, no. Actually, that's no. It's not. Is no. It's not it. Not Virgin. Actually, the biggest flop of 2025 is Period by Kessa. Like, that album was a massive failure. Like, no one bought that album. Like, zero people bought it. People were like, but it's really well for an independent artist. I bet if Taylor Swift made an independent album, it would smoke Kessa's 21,000 sales in one day, in 1 second. Okay, like, you really believe that Kessa was this big artist because reasons, and especially the failure that was As and Ray's album. Like, they really thought As and Ray was gonna be like the artist of the summer, kind of like how last year we had Chappell Roan. 2023 you had Tate McRae. I don't know who we had. I think 2022 we had Harry Styles. Okay, even though he was already a part of a band, but you usually always have like the artist of the summer or something like that, a big new artist every summer. But this year, this year they were trying to make As and Ray As and Ray was gonna have song of the summer. Okay, see, did not. As and Ray's album was a massive failure. It sold very, very poorly as well in terms of sales as well. And it seems that the Billboard charts and the Billboard charts are finally saved. The only thing is, one record that an artist set this year, which was the best-selling album of the year, Lady Gaga will likely lose her best-selling song album of 2024 as well. Like, like, I know a lot of people liked the Mayhem album, but I just don't see Lady Gaga holding on to that record after this album's release. Like, there was no way Lady Gaga's holding on to that record as well. Okay, and actually, I think a lot of Lady Gaga fans are probably are still like really mad, like, because they won't have like some record as well. 2020, like, Taylor Swift has held the number one album in 2020. I don't know if 2023. I think that was Morgan Wallen, but 2024 number one album globally. No, like, number one album globally. What was that? I think it was still. I actually do not know what was number one album globally of 2023. I do not know. 2022, I think it was The Weeknd. I think The Weeknd released an album in 2022. 2024, I think it was Tortured Poets Apartment, and 2025 would be this album as well, because the way Gaga's album was like 6 million copies was a very, very low bar to really pass. Whereas Taylor Swift will probably do that with like a day or two, a couple weeks as well. Yeah, I think it'll literally take a couple weeks as well. Okay. Oh, this was the best-selling album globally. FML. Best-selling album globally of 6.4. Okay, so number one album was not even Taylor Swift or Morgan Wallen. It was FML. Yeah. Stray Kids, both 5 Star and Rock Star, sold 5 Star selling 5.3 billion as well. Okay. Yeah, 5 million people bought in 5 Star as well. So I guess whoever 17 is, I guess your fans will be very happy that it's the number one album globally as well. Oh, 2022 was Bad Bunny's album. So it was the number one album globally. That was 2022 as well. So yeah. So that means Taylor Swift did not have the best song in all of 2022. But again, Taylor Swift's album released like at the end of the year. So, and I think this album, Un Verrero Senti, released like at the beginning of the year because it had 24 weeks in the top two. Yes, 24 weeks. I also think it's like the most streamed album of all time because reasons, but yeah, reasons as well. Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised the best-selling album wasn't Bad Bunny's new album, considering the fact that he did release an album at the beginning of the year, and considering how successful the 2022 album was, quickly becoming the best-selling album of the year. No, it is. Well, it isn't. It isn't. Bad Bunny does not have the number one album of 2025. So, yeah. So yeah, we have the best-selling albums here. Yeah, Morgan Wallen's One Thing at a Time had 4 million copies sold. Yeah, these are the and there's an album called Face, and there's Mayhem, which is considered the best-selling album of the year, 5.6 million as well. 5.6 million sold. Actually, I think it might be this one. That's Bad Bunny. Is that Bad Bunny's? Oh, I don't think that's his new album. I think that was like his 2023 album. But how much? Let's just see 2025 to 2025. No, this is 2025. So Bad Bunny still has the number one album of 2025. Yeah, that is it. That is his new album. This is his new album. This is 2025. So Bad Bunny, actually, that's false. Lady Gaga does not actually hold the record. It's Bad Bunny. So I wonder if Bad Bunny will still be able to hold this at the end of the year. Yeah, but we have Mayhem, Ruby, Hurry Up Tomorrow, You'll All Be Alright, Kid, Alter Ego, So Close to What, Music by Playboy Cardi. Um, no Virgin. Virgin's not here. Addison's not here. Period's not here. And Something Beautiful's not here. Yo, wow. Like, who sucks by it that no one's buying any of those albums? Like, none of those albums are here. None. Okay, as well. Okay, surprised K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack is not listed here. Like, they don't have any numbers for that. Maybe they don't track movie soundtracks, but I'm just surprised K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack isn't here at all. Like, yeah. But yep, there we go about this video here. Goodbye.